CSS comments. So these CSS comments also same as HTML comments. These comments are not executed in the browser, and comments are used to insert our code or explain our code. Comments are used to explain our code or to insert code description. Okay, code description. And also if you don't want to execute if you don't want to use some block of code, you can put that code in comments. Put that code in comments. So CSS comment syntax. So CSS comments start with /star. Okay, start with /star and end with */. Okay, so we have to insert comments between these two symbols. So like for example, color. Okay, red. This is our CSS property. So if you don't want to apply this property for any HTML element, you can put that CSS property in comment. So like this. Okay, so that browser will not execute this comment. So an example on comments. So open Notepad. Okay, so copy this one and paste here. Okay, so we have 3 paragraphs and 3 different CSS properties and different styles. So I don't want to apply this. Okay, apply this class to the third paragraph. So save this first one. The CSS comments dot HTML. So we don't want to apply this class to this third paragraph. So that /star and end with the */. Okay, total this class in comment. So run this example. So run this example. So that paragraph, okay, third paragraph, CSS properties class is not applied. Okay, but class equal to 3, p3 is available here, but class is in comment. Okay, so total this class in comment. So browser will not apply to this class to the paragraph. So this is the class paragraph. And next one is CSS font families. The CSS font families. So the font family property, CSS font family property specifies the font for an element, font for an element. The font family property can hold several font names. And font families are two types. Font families are two types. First one, generic family. Generic family. And the second one is font family. Okay, font family. So here two types. Font families are two types, generic family and font family. So generic family means a group of font families with a similar look. A group of font families with a similar look. And font family means a specific font family. So this is separate font families. A specific font family. Okay, CSS font families. Use CSS font family property to specify the fonts for an element. And font families are two types, generic family and font family. So generic font family is a group of font families with a similar look. Okay, similar look font families. So like serif, monospace, like that. And font family, a specific font family. So nothing but a Times New Roman or Arial or Calibra. So like that. So an example for font families. So today I can use Visual Studio for editor. Okay, I don't want to use Notepad. Okay, just create HTML form. Font families. Okay, so HTML form is created here. So just create paragraph. Okay, this is my sample paragraph, and create another paragraph also. And this is class equal to p1. So this is the class name equal to p2. Sample content in example paragraph. So here two paragraphs. So use style tag and class names p1, color. Okay, so one thing I want to tell you that is color codes. Okay, so in real time machine should use color codes only, don't use color names. So color codes you can find it in Google. Color codes HTML color codes. Okay, so type in Google. So okay, so all these are color codes. Okay, so all these are color codes, and otherwise you can find out color codes here. Okay, double3schools.com colors color names.asp. Okay, save this link. Okay, so don't use color names in real-time applications. Use these color codes only. Okay, so these are the color codes. Okay, HEX color codes. So now color is red color, and font size 16 pixels, and font family. Okay, here CSS font family, and generic font family nothing but okay, sans serif, and for second paragraph color, and font size 16 pixels, and font family. Okay, so Arial. Okay, so run this example. Okay, so both are different font families. Okay, font types. Okay, so like this you can change the color names, the font family names. Okay, so these are the font families in CSS. And next is And next topic is background property in CSS. CSS background property. The background property. So use CSS background property to define the background effects for an HTML element. Use CSS background property to define background effects of an element. Okay, so backgrounds types are, so first one, background color. Second one, background image, and background repeat. Background repeat. And fourth one, background attachment. Background attachment. And the fifth one, background position. Okay, so background position. These are the background properties. So background property. Okay, so using background property, we can set the background color or background image for an HTML elements, and we can set the background image repeat or no repeat, and we can set the background position or background attachment. So create an HTML form. Okay, background. So for suppose div tag, and div tags contains some content. Okay, so this is the content in div tag, and we can apply background image or background color for this div tag. ID is okay, div1. Style tag div1. Background color for div tag, color code. Okay, so use this color, and the text color is white color. For white color, triple F. Next to div height and width, width 300 pixels, and padding 10 pixels. Okay, so run this example. Okay, so font color is white, and div background color is, this is the background color, and div height and width. Okay, height and width, and padding. So padding is gap between content and element border. Okay, gap between content and element border. So this is the gap. So if you want to apply background image for div tag, Okay, for this, take one image. So in our project folder, we don't have any images. So copy one image. Okay, so into our project folder. Okay, so in our project folder, we have one image. Okay, so penguins.jpg. So use background image property. Okay, background image and URL of penguins.jpg. So copy this name. Okay, so background image is applied. So run this example. Okay, so background image is applied. So like this, you can apply background image for our total body tag. Okay, so for div tag, same color code, and for body tag, okay, background image for body, okay, entire body. Okay, so here image is repeated. Okay, for entire body, image is applied background, but image is repeated. So if you don't want to repeat the image, use background repeat property. Background repeat property and no repeat value. Okay, so that images will not repeat. Okay, so if you want to set the image to entire body tag, use background size property. Okay, background size 100%, so that it will fit to the entire body. Okay, image is fitted to the body tag. And background color, background image, background repeat, and your task for today, background attachment and background position. Okay, so try these two assignments, background attachment, background position. So these are the assignment for today, background attachment, background position. And the next property is in CSS margin property. Okay, so margin property. The CSS margin properties are used to generate space around elements. CSS margin property is used to generate space around element. So the margin properties set the size of the white space outside the border. This property set the size of the white space outside the border. outside the border. So the margin does not have a background color and it is completely transparent. So here the CSS property, okay, margin property. So this is the CSS margin short-term property. So but we have individual margin properties like margin top, margin right, margin bottom, margin top. So here these are the individual margin properties, okay, for top, right, bottom, uh, that is left, okay. So left, bottom, right, top, and this is short-term property for all these. So by using short-term property also we can set top, right, bottom and left. So by using short-term property, so first of all top value we have to give, and next right, and third one bottom, and for left. So like this we can set the margin short-term property, or we can use individual margin properties also, okay, to reduce the code, okay, to reduce the CSS code, use short-term property only. Okay, so this is the margin property. So create one HTML form, otherwise we create one HTML form, margin property, okay, margin property, and take div tag from here, okay, same div tag and the same div CSS also, okay, style tag and div background color, height, width, padding, okay. Just remove padding, I will explain this one after complete the margin, okay, margin property. Okay, so first of all run this example. Okay, so this is the div tag without any margin or padding, okay. So we need space around the element, okay, we need around the space around the element, space around the element. So use margin property, okay. So if you want to need space on top of the div tag, use margin top, like 20 pixel, okay. So space is created at the top level, okay. So div is moving like this, and after that if you need margin right side, so actually this is in left side, so that margin right is not working. So this one also it will work like this, and for margin bottom, 40 pixels, and margin left also, okay, margin left also it will work like this, okay. See like this, okay. So like this we can set the space around the element, okay, using margin property. Otherwise, if you reduce your code, don't write all these four. Okay, just use only margin property. Okay, margin. So just margin property and left 40 pixel, top 40 pixel. First of all, for top and order is top, right, bottom, left, and right. Okay, so left is 50 pixel. So like this we can set the space. Okay, so this is the margin property. And next one is padding property. Okay, padding in CSS. So this padding property defines the space between the element border and the element content. Okay, so this property is used to define the space between the element border and the element content. Okay, element content. So here in this example, so by using margin property we generate the space around the element, but we need space. Okay, we need space for the element border and the element content. Okay, for element border and the element content. So just to use here also we have individual properties like margin shorten property and margin individual properties. Like padding is the short-term property, and padding top, padding right, padding bottom, padding left. Okay, so all these are individual properties for padding. Okay, top, right, bottom, left, and this is the short-term property for padding. So here also same order, first top and right, okay, bottom and left. Okay, so like this we can apply the values like a 10 pixel, okay, 0 pixel and 0 pixels, and finally 20 pixel left side. Okay, so if you need space between the element and the element border and the element content. Okay, so here in the inspect element use padding property. Okay, I need space in the top, uh, 20 pixel. Okay, and left side 30 pixel, uh, top, right and bottom 40 pixel, and left 50 pixel. Okay, so padding top 20 pixel and right 30 pixel, okay, this side, and 40 bottom and 50 left side. Okay, around space between the element border and the element content. Okay, if you want to apply same width for all sides, just only use 20 pixels. Okay, all sides are 20 pixel. Okay, for margin also same, you can use like this, 40 pixels. Okay, all sides 40 pixel margin and 20 pixel padding for all sides. Top, bottom, right, left. Okay, so these are the margin and padding properties. And next topic is CSS box model. CSS box model. So CSS box model is essentially a box that wraps around HTML elements, and it consists of margin, borders, padding, and the actual content. So the box model allows us to add a border around elements and to define space between elements. So here we have to use, okay, we need content. Okay, to implement the box model in CSS, okay, by using HTML elements, we need content and padding and margin and border. So these four are very important to create the box models. Okay, so content is the content of the box, okay, where text and image appears. Okay, where text and image appears in the box. And padding, so padding is already, space between the element border and the element content, and this padding is transparent. And border, so a border that goes around the padding and content. So create an HTML form, CSS box model. Okay, so for example, uh, okay, so in CyberSys website, here we have three boxes. Okay, solutions, services, and products. Okay, so three boxes is there. If you want to implement three boxes side by side, okay, so like this. Okay, solutions box, services box, and the products box. If you want to implement like this, you can use CSS box model example. Okay, so now we will see how we can implement these three boxes. So take one div tag. Okay, so this is div1 and one more div, div2, id is div3. Okay, so we have three div elements. So paste some put some content for div tags, second div, and third div. Okay, so three div elements with example content. Okay, so if you run this example, three div elements are displayed like this. Okay, without any effects. So now we can write CSS properties. So first of all, hash d1. Okay, if you want to apply different background colors for 3D elements, use ID selector or write different classes. Background color, first div background color red color, and text color is white, and padding 20 pixel, and height 200 pixels, and width also same 200 pixels, and margin is 20 pixels, and border, okay, border is 2 pixel solid, and border color is, use color code. Okay, so this is the border color. And one more property is, okay, so run this example first of all. Okay, so first div is applied. Okay, red color, text color, and padding and margin is applied. For second div and third div also same. Div 2, okay, same properties, but background color is different. Background color is, this is the background color, and the remaining is same. Okay, and third div 3, same properties with different color. And text color is black. Okay, so 3D elements here, but here 3D elements are not side by side. Okay, so if you want to display these 3D elements in by side, use one property, CSS property. Okay, float, okay, left, float left for all div, float left. Okay, so now refresh this. Okay, 3D elements are side by side. So like this we have to implement the side by side developments like CSS boxes. Okay, so this is the CSS box models, and this is very important and in your real time also. Margin and padding properties. Okay, if you want to apply same styles for our div tags, use write color class, okay, dot my boxes, is the class name, and right, just copy this and apply this class name. Okay, and these are in comments. Okay, write only one class, apply that class name for all div tags. Class equal to my boxes. Class equal to my boxes. Okay, so this is the usage of class. Okay, we can apply single class for multiple elements. So now run this example. Okay, so same styles is applied for 3 div elements. Okay, so you can apply background image or anything in these boxes. So this is the box model in CSS. And the next topic is border styles. Border styles. Okay, border styles in CSS. So CSS border style property or border property. Okay, border property defines what kind of border to display. What kind of border to display. Okay, what kind of border to display. So here border styles are, number of border styles is there, 9 types. First one is dotted border style, and second one is dashed border style, third one solid border style, fourth one double line border style. Okay, double line border, and the fifth one groove, and the sixth one ridge, and seventh one inset, and eighth one outset. Okay, and finally ninth one is none. Okay, so if you don't want to apply any border, just use none. Okay, so here these 4 are normal border styles. Okay, from 1 to 4, and from 5th to 8th 3D border styles. Okay, dotted border defines dotted border style. Okay, and this is dashed border and solid border, double line border, and these are normal border styles. And from here to groove, ridge, inset, and outset, all these are 3D border styles. Okay, so defines 3D border style, and the effect depends upon the border color value. Okay, so all these 3D borders, all 3D borders depends on the border color. So create one HTML form. Border styles. Okay, border styles. So take one div tag. So we can copy div tag from here. Okay, and this class also. Okay, so here we used border, solid border. Okay, so first one we have dotted border. Okay, use dotted border style. So now run this example. Okay, so dotted border is like this. Okay, so these are the dotted border. And next one is dashed border. Use dashed border style. Okay, so this is dashed border style. And next one is solid border. Okay, solid border is single line border. And double line. Okay, so this is the double line border. Okay, if you increase this, you can see here. Okay, this is double line border. And dotted, dashed, solid, double. Okay, so these are normal border styles are completed. Border color is mm, okay. Mm, borders. this 6. Okay, border size 6 pixels. Okay, so this is double line border, and 3D border styles are grow. Okay, grow should be like this, and ridge. Okay, so ridge like this, and inside and outside. Okay, inside border and outside border. Okay, so border size 15 pixels. Okay, so this is inside border, and outside. Okay, so opposite for the inside, and grow ridge also same. Okay, so this is grow, and ridge is opposite for the grow. Okay, so these are the border styles. Okay, so here we have border individual properties also there. Border left, border right. Okay, border top, border bottom. So if you can comment this and use border top style. Okay, top style ridge, border left style. Okay, solid border width. Okay, 15 pixel. So like this we can set the individual borders. Okay, border left side top style, and border width. And next